this key. We will remove it. Okay. We will remove it. This is the thing which is used in order to lock this cartridge. Okay, one side I had removed it. Okay, and then the next side I will go for removing. Okay, see here. This is the thing. Look at this thing. I had removed it, almost. I will pull it out. Okay. Right? Now what we need to do is that we will just shake it out in such a manner that you will get this device into two parts. Okay, now this is unlocked. This is unlocked now. The second thing is that what we need, we will pull out this thing, this cover. Okay, we will pull out. Okay, always remember that this is a very simple thing. It looks complex, but it's a very simple. Okay. Keep in mind one thing. This is a magnetic strip. This is a magnetic strip which is used to control the flow of cartridges, tuner. It's a magnetic strip. See. We will remove it out. Let's see. Please don't disturb this spring. Don't take out this spring. There is no need to remove this spring. Okay. Now I will see. Lot of toner powders stick to this iron, this magnetic rod. We will actually these are residues. We will remove this residue from this magnetic strip. Okay. Because these residues are not going to work anymore. These are completely burned and waste. Okay. Right. Now we will keep this magnetic strip also at a very sensitive part. What we do now is, this is the container which contains cartridges. Okay, we will remove the cap of this container now. Okay, the cap is being removed now. It contains all the waste, all the burnt toner ink. We will first of all, it is very important to remove out all the dirt or the residues and throw it away. If possible, clean it by air cleaner, air blower. It is very much important to clean it because if some residue is left inside this, it will be difficult. The quality of print will be affected. Don't use any paper or any clothes. Don't push inside it. Okay, just blow air and clean it. Okay, now I have cleaned this cartridge box completely. Okay, and now the next thing is that we are going for ink refilling, toner refilling. Okay. So check that part of cartridge box which contain container. This part contain containers. Okay. So we will take it. First of all, we will put the magnetic cylinder over here, because if you won't put cylinder over here and fill the cartridge toner, all the toner will come out from here. So first of all, we need to block this way. This is the outlet. This is actually the outlet. So this is the magnetic container, magnetic drum. Okay. Now we will insert it like this. See. Okay. Okay. See. Done it. Done it. Almost done. Okay. Now we will go for toner refilling. Okay. Just don't put your hands over here, put your finger over here and press it gently, not hardly, gently, so that it should not come out, cylinder should not come out. Okay. Now we'll take the funnel and pour the entire powder within this. Entire powder. Okay. Entire container powder. We may use this one or we may use this one as well. Okay. Both have same quality. It doesn't make any difference. Okay. Anyone. Right? Right. It is very important to shake this powder. Then shake it very well. Whether if you are using this one or using this one, shake it gently, shake it very well in order to mix the magnetic component as well as the cartridge. If you don't do so, it will be you will not get a good quality print. You will get lagging on your printer page. That's right. Okay, finished. Now insert the cap and close it. Okay. The next step is we have to insert its cover. Right. So see here. While inserting this cover, always see here that there is a cutting. There is a diametric cutting over here, which you have to adjust in this hole. In this hole. Okay, you have to match this place. See, the diametric cutting is like this here. So I'm going to place it here. Okay. Now it's done. Okay. It's done now. Okay. The next step is we'll screw all the places where a screw is required, here and here as well, because this is finished. Okay, now we will screw it. Okay, that's ready. Now we will take the second part of this device and we will insert it like this in the way it was initially. After doing this, the next step is we have to lock it again, lock it back. Okay, because if you won't lock it, it will be all the cartridges will be spread out. So in order to locking this device, we will again push these two metallic things inside this place. Okay, see, I had pushed it. Removing is a bit difficult, but inserting is slightly easier. It has gone. Similarly, in the next side, we will do the same. See, we are locking it back to use. Now it's locked. Okay, the next step is to again set this rubber cylinder. Okay, in order to do this. Okay, now we'll set it. See, like this. First of all, we will insert it here. Now gently press it. Okay, that's done. What is the next step? Next step is we have to. Okay, now the last step is this. Take this metallic blue cylinder and very gently, very softly, carefully, very softly. Now we will insert it here. Okay, see this. See that place. You need to rotate a bit. Okay, rotate a bit, and now gently push here. That's it. Finished. After that, the next thing is take the cover of this. Okay, cover of this thing, and you have to now finally set it up. Okay, that's right. It's done. Now we'll screw it. Now we'll screw it. Okay. And finally, this is ready now. One thing is left. We'll take back the spring and we'll place it at the place where it was initially. Okay, now let's see this place and see this place. Insert it here. Okay, and the next part which portion will hold it like this. Hold it like this. And this is done. This is done now. Okay, now your device is ready. Insert it gently in the printer, and that's finally get 2500 prints. Bye bye.